Hello, this is Dr. Kapil Chaturvedi, Associate Professor at Sagar Institute of Research and Technology, Sage Group, Bhopal. In this lecture, we will discuss our Java programming subject topic, Java first program. And here we will learn how we can implement a simple Java program, and also discuss uh, the Java's fundamental things during the program implementation. So whenever we go to implement any of the simple program, we must know what kind of data types or primitives are behind of that, so that we can declare the variables respectively. So in a similar manner of C++ or C programming, Java also have the data types int, short, long, byte, float, double, and character. So to use the integer type values, sort for small values of integer type, respectively. Long is a big type of data, big type number of two bits or than long. And here the storage capacity of in memory, how much memory occupy of that kind of variable. So int will occupy 4 byte, short will occupy 2 byte, long will occupy 8 byte, and respectively, so on. So this is the simple thing, as very similar to the C++ programming. Now here is a simple program of Java, but in this simple program, you must have to know each and everything of related to that program. So if you have to implement a simple program of Java, what you have to do? You have to create a class hello, and inside of that, by opening that brush, just you have to implement main function is similar to C or C++ programming, but that main function is public static void type, and that will have a argument, string type argument, uh, or string to array type argument. Basically, this is command line argument. And inside of that, I'm writing system.out.println hello world. So to print any of the string over to console, you will use system.out.println. So hello is the class, and that line is to print simple message over the console. What about public static void and main also? So string arg are the command line argument, which we will we discuss is in one of the another PPT, where specifically we'll discuss how we use the command line argument. Main is a function which is callable by main, because this is the method of one of the class, and still uh, we do not invoke the object or to call the method that will not reflect the answer. So who will call the main? The question is who will call the main? So the answer is operating system or the Java's runtime environment will call the main. It has void type, that means that will never return any value. Static and public are the important for the discussion. Public means there we have four kind of access modifiers in Java: public, private, protected, and additionally uh, default. So here we are discussing about public. This is another difficult topic to discuss, discuss topic. What is the behavior of public, private, protected, and default? What here we are discussing about public. That means uh, if we are defining any of the data member as public, that means that member can be accessible from outside of the package. As we know that we are going to run that program from our C programming. Sorry, we will run our program. To run our program, we will use the Java C command, and that will be in C drive. So from C drive, we will call that program, and that program may be of another type. So when we call from the operating system side that function, we must have to create or define that function in public type, because that method is callable from outside of that package or that particular drive. So we are defining as public. Static means when operating system will call the man, and man is a method of that particular class. So to call the method of any of the class, we must have to invoke object. But in this case, operating system will call that man, and operating system will not and would not and don't want to create the object of that man. So we are writing here static. That means as per the theory of Java, if we are defining a method as static type, that means that is no need to invoke the object for to call that particular method if that method is of static type. So keep in mind why we are use public, because we will call that method from outside of that package. Static, that means we are calling operating system will call the man from without invoking object. Void, it means that it will never return any value, and man is a function which is callable from operating system or Java's runtime environment. So this is the simple program of Java. Now, before ending that PPT, what we have to do, we have to understand how we have to run that program and what would happen after executing that program. So whenever we save that program, so let's suppose my program name is my prog. So I will save that program name is my class name is my prog. So I am saving my prog.java. My class name is hello. So I will save hello.java. And once I save that program, I will actually compile that program by using the command C. And that will happen if the program is properly compiled, that will generate a byte code and another file on the same drive where where our program is saved, that will generate a file with extension.class, and inside of that byte code will be there of that source code. So JVM and operating system will help to do that. That means hardware, it means over the operating system, there will be a Java virtual machine that will execute, that will compile that program and generate the byte code. And that byte code will be responsible to generate the output in the further step. So let's go on the actual scenario where we will see that how we will implement Java's program. So let's go. To implement our Java's program, I'm basically used to on the initial step to teach you how we will implement and run the Java's program. I use and prepare Crimson editor. So first of all, I'm writing here that program. What I know that you want to know where we can and how we can install and where we will get that Crimson editor. So let's come on come on the browser. Here on the Google, just we have to write download Crimson editor, that one, and just whenever click on enter, that site will open. Simply the official site of Crimson editor. uh, you may download the latest version of that by clicking on that will be go on the download, and on that, by clicking on that setup, you just have to double click on that setup. You can simply install that software by clicking on next, and the process will complete very simply, and that editor will be reflect on your desktop. And by clicking over that, you will get that screen here where you can write your program. So what I am doing here, I am just writing a program here where I am creating class hello, and by opening braces, writing public static void main string arg, that is command line argument, and writing system.out.println. Keep in mind, Java is a case sensitive language. Follow the camel notation. So here capital and small letters will matter. So keep in mind what letter is capital and what is small. So here systems S is capital, strings S is capital, and the rule says that whenever you are creating class or pre-built classes of Java, will always be have capital letter in the first letter of the class will be the capital. So I'm creating a simple program here. Now let's go. I'm just creating a new program. Okay. So what I am going to say and do hello class, and hello, and here I have to write the code public static void main and string arg. This is the variable. So you may change args at the place of args. You may use any other. You may use your name also. I can use here args or sirt, whatever we can use. I'm just using sirt. So no need to worry about that. System dot out dot println. Okay, so I'm writing here, hello students, and close that man, and now close that. So I think there is no error in this program. So what I'm doing, I'm going to save that program, save, and I'm going to save that program. Actually, there is another program with hello name, so I'm keeping that hello say hello one. So save hello one dot java. I'm using capital letter in hello, so I must have to use capital letter at the time of saving that program. With extension Java is mandatory at the time at this time. So what we are seeing, the color code is changed. Okay, now what I have to do, we have to run that program. We have to just click F10, and what we can see here, uh, console is here. So our program inside of D drive Java MC folder with name hello1. So what we have to do, we have to use Java C command space hello is H is capital hello one dot Java. So what we have to do, we have to use Java C command to compile the program, use a program name with extension Java, and click on enter. If is there any error, that will show the error. If is there no error, that will show again command prompt. So our program is error free. Now I will use command Java, and I'm using here program name with no extension Java to current execute the program, and hello is our program. Sorry, hello one is our program now. So as per that program, output is here hello students. Okay, so simple that one is a simple program where we just printing hello students. Okay, so Java's programming is very simple. No need to worry. As similar manner, we can create multiple classes. In next lectures, we'll continue and we'll create the multiple classes easily, and we'll execute program. Okay, so this is one of our lecture where we learn how we execute the program simply, and what is actually the small parts. What are the meaning of that small parts? Public static void main. Why we are using public static void main uh, in main, and how we can compile and run our program. Okay, so we'll continue with the inheritance in the next lecture. Okay, thank you.